Hello my beautiful angels and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, as you can see by the thumbnail and title, we are going to be comparing these two palettes. Now I have got them on my eyes. I'm not going to let you know my thoughts now. You can sort of watch the video and know for yourself. But if any of you guys don't know what this brand is, it is a brand called W7. It is a very affordable brand. Now I saw this palette over on Instagram when they first came out with it, like maybe a month ago, and I knew it was going to go quickly because of how cheap it is, and it's identical to the Huda Beauty Nude palette. This is my favourite palette ever, and when I saw that and it was a fraction of the price, I was like, I need to try it, I need to buy it, I need to try it for you angels and let you guys know what I think, because I used to do videos like this all the time and it was so nice to share with you guys products which I'm not going to let you know that the quality of it, but which were a lot cheaper, a lot more affordable, but you didn't need to go out and spend like so much money. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, you can see in the video how I get on with it, what the shades are like, how similar they are and all of that kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm really excited to be sharing this video with you guys. So if you want to see how to create this eye look, and also it's not really just, this look's not really for the eye look, it's more to compare these two palettes to show from like high end to drugstore. Yeah, then please keep watching. So we are up close and personal today. Don't mind my lashes. I've tried to like make them look even, but I haven't had them done in a while now and they're not looking the best. So what I've done, when I finish the eyeshadows, I'm gonna pop some lashes on. I literally cut up like a strip lash into like little sections. I'm just gonna pop them on after where there's like little gaps just to fill it out, because this just doesn't really cut it for me, to be honest. So these are the two palettes. I'm first of all just going to show you guys each of the palette. I haven't used this one yet, so what I was going to do is a full video on this, but then I thought it's going to be hard if you guys to sort of compare it to the original. I say the original, it's copied exactly the same, but like, yeah, the original Huda Beauty Nude palette. And then I thought, I literally may as well do one eye with this and one eye with this one, so you can see the difference, and if you do need to spend money on the higher end, or you can easily buy the drugstore. I feel like W7 was a brand when I was younger that I always used to go to. It's cheap, cheerful, and the quality wasn't that good. I've actually got one of their lip products on right now and I'm loving it. I actually bought their makeup from Savers. I bought this one online and I think it was about £10, so it was so cheap and affordable. But yeah, I don't know what it's like. I haven't tried it yet, but I really hope it's just as good as the Nude one, because I don't want to spend like 40-50 quid on a palette when I can spend £10 on one exactly the same. But I don't know what it's like yet, so we'll find out. Right, if you follow my channel before, you guys will know that this palette is my favourite palette I own. As you can see, it is, clearly. I literally spent about 5 minutes cleaning this because it was so dirty, like going around all the edges. I love the shades of it. I feel like it works really well for my eye colour. Considering it's pink, like it's, oh, you can clearly see it's like a pink base palette. It is really versatile. I mean, you've got gold here, so a lot of the time I just put bronzer in my crease and then pop that gold on. And then if I'm going out, I will always go to this palette and just use the ones that you can see I always use. And there's a concealer here, but yeah, it's incredible. These two shimmers, the pigments are a lot thicker, as you can see. It's more like glitter. And then these three colours, it's really hard to like show you. It's like the pigments are thicker and there's like different spectrums of different colours in it, but it's like a lot more pigmented, as you can see. So those are like the two shimmery colours in that. I'm going to swatch if you guys tickle, just like, it's just a basic matte shade, as you can see. So you can see the pigmentation is incredible. There's also a concealer there, which isn't used for under your eyes. It's used to just sort of do like what's it called, a cut crease, or just to add before to make the shimmers stick a lot better or anything like that. But overall, I'm obsessed with this palette. It's constantly in my go-to makeup bag. I have one makeup bag which just stays there, so if I'm traveling or anything I could just grab and go, and it's always in there. And I love it. And the mirror is really good too, and it's not too heavy, so like when you're doing your makeup it's easy. Then moving on to this palette, as you can see it is completely in its packet. I haven't actually swatched it, I haven't opened it, I haven't seen anyone else use it. I'm surprised I haven't seen a video on this yet. I might have actually, but like with my subscriptions, yeah, people that I subscribe to on YouTube. Normally things like this come up and I haven't seen it. I haven't searched for it yet, but yeah, I don't know. But when I saw this, I was thinking, how can they get away with this? Like, I'm not complaining because it's cost me £10, but look at this. So I'm going to quickly like compare them. It's mental. Like, I can't actually get over it. So this is obviously the new Nude Huda Beauty one, and then this is the W7 one. Some of the shades are in different places. Are they even in different places? No, they're not at all. It's exactly the same. There's even a concealer. Oh my god, it's literally exactly the same. I thought some colours were like switched around, but as you can see, it's exactly the same. Oh my god. Which I'm so happy about. It even comes with a brush, and the other one, when I got it in the PR package, it came with a brush too. I want to see what this brush is like. Oh my god, it feels really nice. That actually feels like such a good brush. I'm really impressed with this already. So this eye I'm going to use the W7 palette with, and then this eye I'm going to do the Huda Beauty one. I'm going to do the Huda one first because I sort of know how it works. Like the formulas and stuff. So we're just going to go in with it. I'm going to use the shade Secret here. As you can see, it is probably my most used shade apart from this one. It's my ideal like transition colour. I use it all the time. So I'm just going to go in with that on my eye and just go into my crease. I know how the formulas work on this one already, so I'm not going to say too much because I love them. So that colour's packed on well, it always has done. I really like it. It's just easy to blend. I never get like any patching. Oh, I think I've jinxed that. But yeah, there we go. I never get any like patchiness or anything with them. I got a tiny bit of fallout, but mainly because I think I overpacked it. But I've got like liquid highlighter on, so it's probably the worst. I should have done it like before, but oh well. Okay, so with this one, the shade is called Worldly. This one's called Secret. So we're going to go into the same shade. It's in exactly the same place. So I've just realised I didn't swatch any of these colours, so I'm going to do a couple quickly now. I'm going to do the same ones that I swatched in the other palette. Oh my god. Oh my god. So I swatched the same like shades that were in the Huda Beauty palette then in this one. Look at them. Oh my god. I am impressed. I'm so happy that I can now get a palette that's £10. Oh my god. Obviously I don't know what it's like on the eyelid yet, so let's just see. I'm not even joking. I am so happy. It's incredible. I'm shocked it's this good already. I'm just in shock. Like, even the pigmentation of the shades, I don't know how they've got away with it being exactly the same, but while it's on sale, I'm so going to stock up. £10 for this, and it's exactly the same. This is crazy. And then also the packaging inside, this one's rose gold, and this one's just like the light pink. It's so beautiful. Right, okay, so moving back to the Huda one, I am going to use the shade Tease and Raw, which are these two shades here. I always use these, they're my favourites. I'm actually going to use the brush that came with the W7 palette. I wipe it after, by the way, so I'm not like cheating or anything. I mean, I wouldn't cheat. Why would I do that? So I mix them together, and then I'm just going to go into my crease and just sort of deepen it up a little bit. I'm going to do like a halo sort of eye, so I'm just going to do the middle part of my eye with the shimmer. So you just want to go like either side. Okay, I feel like I never do like a dark smoky eye anymore. I'm like, ooh. Okay, and then I'm just going to do exactly the same. The one thing I have just noticed, I haven't gone into it yet, so I'm not sure, but the ones in the Huda palette look a little bit darker, so I hope that they work the same. But I'm using the same ones. This one's called Polished and then Classy. To be honest with you, when you like work into them, it's like there's more fallout with the Huda one than there is with the W7 one. I don't know if it's because the Huda one's more for like makeup artists, so they know how to sort of use the pigmentations better. But this one does look really good. I've got a little bit of fallout there. Alright, it's probably my fault for overpacking the brush. I get excited sometimes. Yeah, it's not as dark, but I'm hoping we can like work into it. I'm literally in shock. As you can see, this one is a tiny bit darker, the tiniest bit, but it's not like if I was out, anyone would like come up to me and be like, the eyeshadow's like lighter than the other one. Like, I don't think it's anything like that. So I just want to blend that out. But if you didn't realise I was using two different palettes, I don't think it would be that obvious. So yeah, the pigmentation's incredible. It's just that colour's just a bit darker on that one. So I'm loving it. I'm literally loving it. Okay, now for the fun part, we're going to go in with some shimmer. Normally I tend to just use my finger, but I feel like we should use a little bit of their concealers just to try it. So let's go back to the Huda one. My concealer's full of like eyeshadow, so I'm just going to clean that off with a makeup wipe so we can actually see the colour of that. I'm just going to dip my finger in it with this, and I'm not going to put too much on. I'm sort of going to dab it onto my lid just where I'm going to apply the shimmer, like that, just so I've got a little bit of a base to work with. And then I'm going to use the shade Crave. I can hear the ambulance, or policeman. Crave, which is like the golden. So I'm just going to get that with my finger. I use it all the time, and I'm going to mix it with this one, which is called Daydream. Just mix them. It makes it like a lighter goldy sort of bronzy colour. It's really beautiful. And then just go over the top. How nice is that colour? Like so. This is like my go-to look with this palette. Right, I'm sorry if I filmed it before and you've seen it. Right, so it looks like this. Bit messy, right? We're then going to go in with the shade Tickle, which is this one here, and I'm going to use the flat side. Oh, there's now a bus going past. I'm going to use this shade to sort of like blend in the shimmers with the darker parts of the eyeshadow, just so it blends in a lot better. Can you see that? Just so it fades in. I was going to do more of a basic look, but then this is the look I normally create with this palette, so I thought I'm just going to do what I normally do. Yeah, that's like the look I'm going to go for. So I'm now going to use the concealer in the W7 palette. It's not as thick, I don't think, as the other one, but I don't use it to like cut my crease or anything. I just use it as a base to sort of make the colours stick. I mean, it is good, but I think the quality isn't going to be as good as Huda Beauty. Right, so that's all done. I'm going to do the same shades. I say the same shades, it's like they're in the same place, but the names are different. So this is called High Society. I'm in shock with how insane this palette is. I can't get over it. And Extravagance. Yeah, that's the. I was like, how do you say that? Extravagance. I feel like the pigmentation's actually better in this palette, but we're gonna find out. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. I'm actually in shock of how good this is. I just can't get over it. So I'm just going to wipe my brush so then I can use the shade. What was it here? So in the Huda one it's called Tickle, and then in this palette it's called Cosmopolitan. The shades look a tiny bit different. They look a bit more like mauvey in the W7 one, which I prefer sometimes. So I'm so happy I'm loving this. And I'm literally just going to do exactly the same and sort of blend it in. Love that. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to do is use the shade Pearl Clutch and High Society. I'm going to do it in the other one as well, but as I'm using this palette, mix that together so it's just a bit of matte with the tiny bit of the shimmer, and then just pop that in my tear duct and then my brow bone, just to highlight my tear duct and my brow bone. And then in the Huda one it's called Bear with Craves together. Right, I'm just going to put some of them lashes on and line my lash line really slightly, pop some bottom mascara on, and then I'll be back because you don't need to see that. So my angels, it is now time to conclude and share with you guys what I think about each of the palettes. So it's safe to say that I am so surprised with the W7 one. I can't believe how good it is. It's literally been sitting in my drawer for weeks. I bought it as soon as it came out. Like, I saw it and I was like, oh my god, and it was literally, I bought it and then like 5 minutes later it was out of stock. so I got it when I could. I just hadn't had a chance to film with it, and I'm annoyed that I haven't, like, because it's so good and I would have used it every day. But now I know that it is just as good as the Huda one. I love filming videos like this because it just shows that you can find dupes. You don't need to go out and spend so much money on palettes like this, which are incredible. And if I'm being honest, the weight of this one is a lot heavier, and you know that it's better quality in the sense of the packaging. Some of the formulas, like the shades, are a bit darker, and it's not as long to sort of blend it out. But in terms of an extra like 10-15 seconds of blending, it's not a big deal. So in future, I'm definitely just gonna stick to the W7 one, buy more of this. I think it retails, I'm going to show you guys both of them now. Okay, so the W7 one retails for £11.95, and the Huda Beauty one retails for £56. I was wrong earlier. I thought it was between 40 and 50. It's £56. That doesn't feel unique, so I don't know if that's like the actual price of it or if it's just on there, but it's crazy. So it literally just shows you really don't need to go out and spend so much money. The colours and the shades are exactly the same. Some of them and the W7 are like the teeniest bit lighter, but it's honestly not a big deal. You can't really notice it, but this is what it looks like again. It's honestly incredible. I'm so surprised with it. If anything, I prefer the shimmers on the W7 one. I feel like it is a lot more pigmented, and it's just a lot more sparkly on my eyelids than this one. But yeah, I'm literally, you wouldn't notice the difference, would you? It's crazy. So overall, I am so chuffed. This one is going straight in my everyday makeup bag now. In a way, I kind of like how it's lighter, because when you're doing your makeup, it obviously has a mirror. It's not going to ache your arm when you hold your mirror. Do you know what I mean? I love it. I like the little brush that it comes with. I'm honestly really impressed. I'm also wearing the lip colour from there, which I can't remember the shade, but I will try and list it for you guys down below. So if any of you are interested in that, then I will leave that for you down below too. And that was like £2 something. It's such a good brand. I want to do like a full face with W7 makeup. So let me know if you guys are interested, because I will for sure do that. I'm so sorry, it's literally been like 2 hours since I last filmed the clip. I had someone here fitting a smart meter because Bradley gets annoyed that I spend too much money on electric, considering I work from home, which is kind of true. So he's like got someone in to fit in a smart meter, and it took 2 hours. And he turned off all the electrics. I couldn't even film. It was just, so I was literally sitting there like, what do I do? I can't remember where I was at, but just to conclude, this is incredible. I am so impressed with this. I thought that the matte eyeshadows weren't going to be as easy to blend or as pigmented. They're obviously not as pigmented as this one. This one you sort of dip your brush in and it's there. And I love this palette. It'll always be my favourite, but I'm so happy now I can now buy a dupe, which is £11.95 or 99 or something. So yeah, for £12 you literally can't go wrong. I'm so impressed with it. I love it. Yeah, I'm more than happy. Like, I literally didn't think that these were going to be the results. I didn't think that this eye look would look exactly the same on either side. I thought this one would be, I thought it was going to be good, but I didn't think the shadows were going to be pigmented or anything like that. But I'm literally so happy. I'm so happy. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Things like this just show that you don't need to go out and spend so much money on products, because you can buy dupes. Like, and that's why I love doing videos like this. This is how like my channel originated, let's say, back in the day when I first started doing things like this. And it was more so that you can get nice things, but Bradley? You can get nice things, but you don't need to go out there and spend so much money. So yeah, I'm really chuffed. I'm really chuffed with that. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Please subscribe if you are new to my channel. Come and say hi to me over on Instagram. I've been uploading a lot recently and I'm really proud of myself, if I say so myself. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.